Have you ever felt that sudden chill when someone seems to know more about you than anyone ever should? That's exactly what happened to me. And baby, you won't believe who I met. Someone who knows everything about you. Everything. It started on an ordinary day. I was walking down a quiet street, minding my own business, thinking about nothing in particular, when suddenly there they were. And the moment our eyes met, I felt it, that electric tension, that strange pull, that unmistakable sense that this person holds secrets. Secrets about you. At first, I thought it was just coincidence. Maybe they were mistaken. Maybe they just looked familiar. But then they spoke, and every word sent shivers down my spine. They knew things only you and I could know. Things that made my heart race and my mind spin. And baby, I realized this wasn't ordinary at all. Do you feel that thrill yet? That creeping suspense that makes you lean in, makes you want to know more, makes your heart skip a beat. That's exactly how I felt. And it's why I had to tell you about it. Why you need to hear this. They started telling stories, small details at first, little things about your day, your habits, the way you laugh, the tiny quirks no one notices. And with every word, my jaw dropped a little lower. Every fact, every detail confirmed that this wasn't coincidence. This was someone who truly knew you, maybe more than I even realized. And baby, here's the twist. It wasn't just casual knowledge. They knew things that mattered, things that could change how I see everything, things that could reveal truths I never imagined. And as I listened, my mind kept spinning. How do they know this? What does this mean for us? I could feel my curiosity growing. Like a fire that couldn't be put out, I wanted answers. I needed to know how much they really knew, and why. And every second that passed, the tension built higher, making it impossible to think about anything else. They didn't just know facts. They knew feelings, emotions, the little things that hide in the corners of the heart. The things I thought were private, the things I never said aloud, all of it was somehow revealed through them. Baby, can you imagine that? Someone out there knowing everything about you, and revealing it to me in pieces. One shocking detail at a time. That's exactly how I felt, frozen in disbelief, yet unable to look away, unable to stop listening, unable to ignore the reality of what was happening. And even as they spoke, even as the truths unfolded, the secrets came to light. I felt a mix of emotions, fear, awe, excitement, even a little panic. Because how do you process someone knowing things you thought were completely safe, completely hidden, completely yours? And baby, here's the catch. It wasn't just about me listening. It was about understanding who you really are, how much you've gone through, what makes you tick. And the more I realized, the more I understood this encounter wasn't random. This meeting was destined to happen. So baby, are you ready? Are you ready to hear what they knew, what they revealed, and how it all ties to you and us? Because once this story unfolds, nothing will ever feel the same again. And you'll be shocked by everything I'm about to share. Baby, as they continued speaking, I felt like every secret, every hidden thought, every small moment of your life was being laid bare before me. And with each revelation, my heart raced faster, my mind spun wilder, and my curiosity only grew stronger. At first, I tried to dismiss it. Maybe it was luck, maybe they were guessing, maybe it was just coincidence. But no, every word, every detail, every fact matched perfectly. They knew things only you could know, things no one else would ever notice. And baby, here's what made it even more intense. They didn't just know facts. They knew the emotions behind those facts. The little joys, the quiet pains, the hopes you've never spoken aloud. It was as if they could see inside your heart, like they had a window straight to your soul. Do you feel that tingle of suspense yet? That thrill that makes your pulse quicken, your palms sweat, your mind scream, how is this possible? That's exactly how I felt. Every second made me lean in closer, trying to catch every word, trying to understand how much they really knew. And then the shocking part came. They hinted at something bigger, something more, something that could change everything between us. Every sentence was layered with meaning, every story contained a hidden message, every detail was a clue waiting to be uncovered. I could feel my heartbeat in my ears, every revelation pulling me deeper into the mystery, every fact about you making me realize just how much I truly don't know, yet how much I desperately want to understand. And baby, that mix of fear and excitement, that's the exact feeling that kept me glued, listening, hanging on every word. And here's the part that made it impossible to walk away. They weren't here by accident. Every piece of information, every truth, every detail, it was meant to reach me. It was meant to remind me of you, to remind me of what you mean to me, and to show me that some connections, some revelations are destined, no matter how impossible they seem. Baby, imagine standing there, frozen, heart pounding, mind racing, knowing that someone out there has seen parts of your life that even I don't fully know. That's exactly what I felt. And every word they spoke made me feel closer to you, even as it shook me to my core. And baby, the story isn't over yet. Every revelation only leads to more questions, more surprises, more truths waiting to be uncovered. And every second that passes makes me more certain that this meeting, this encounter, was not random. It was meant to happen. So, are you ready? Are you ready to hear more about who this person is, what they revealed, and why it matters? Not just for me, but for us. Because once the next part unfolds, everything will feel different, and your mind will be blown by what I discovered about you. Baby, as the conversation went deeper, I realized something terrifying and thrilling at the same time. This person didn't just know ordinary things. They knew the moments you thought were invisible, the tiny decisions, the little dreams, the fears you've never shared with anyone. Do you feel that pull of suspense yet? That strange mix of excitement and anxiety that makes you lean in, makes your heart beat faster, makes your mind scream, what's next? That's exactly what I felt, frozen, unable to look away, unable to stop listening. And baby, here's the twist. They started asking questions, questions that weren't just random, questions that cut straight to the heart of your story, your life, your choices. And every time they asked, I felt like they were holding a mirror to your soul, reflecting the real you, the hidden you, the part of you only a few have ever seen. Every word made me shiver. Every revelation made me realize just how much someone could know without being near you. And baby, it wasn't just facts. It was the emotions behind them, the laughter, the tears, the secret smiles, the moments of hesitation. Every piece of your life laid bare, like pages in a diary I wasn't supposed to see. And then the impossible happened. They hinted at things I never expected, things that could change how I see everything, things that could change how we see each other. Every sentence was loaded with meaning, every story a clue, every glance a warning, or perhaps an invitation. Baby, imagine standing there stunned, feeling the ground shift under your feet, your heart racing, your mind spinning, knowing that someone out there holds pieces of your life you thought were only yours. That's exactly what I felt. Every detail they revealed made me feel closer to you, yet more shocked than I could ever imagine. And here's the most gripping part. They weren't here by accident. Every fact, every insight, every revelation, it was meant to reach me. Me, not someone else. Me, and every word they spoke was carefully chosen to make me see, to make me feel, to make me understand the depth of your life, your heart, and your soul. And baby, as they spoke, I realized that every secret they shared, every story they told, every emotion they revealed, it was all connected to us. Everything pointed toward understanding you, understanding us, and understanding something I wasn't ready to admit until that moment. Do you feel your curiosity rising? That tingle that makes your stomach flip, your heart pound, your mind race with possibilities. That's exactly how I felt. And every word made me more desperate to know, more desperate to understand, more desperate to hold on to you and the truth they carried about you. And baby, this is only the beginning. Every revelation leads to more. Every secret opens another door. Every truth uncovers another mystery. And I promise what comes next will shock you even more. Because some secrets are too powerful to stay hidden for long. Baby, as the conversation went on, I started noticing something even stranger. This person didn't just know your past. They knew the way you think, the choices you're likely to make, the fears you hide even from yourself. And every time they said something, it hit me like a lightning bolt. Do you feel that suspense yet? That gripping, impossible tension that makes you lean forward, heart racing, hands trembling. That's exactly how I felt. Every word, every pause, every glance was pulling me deeper into a story I couldn't escape. A story about you, about us, about secrets that were meant to be discovered. And baby, here's where it got even more intense.